welcome to a tree trimming live stream. Going to be trimming a dappled willow today, and doing that for a regular client you guys have seen on the lawn mowing live streams. And in fact, I'll probably uh, also mow this one as well at the end. But I'm going to trim that tree up first, and then end with a mow. So let's get to it. Switch the camera around. And then we'll grab what we need. Take the ladder back there. That's the tree there. Big dappled willow. One of the things I want to check is if there's any bee activity. This is a tree where in the past I have been stung by bald-faced hornets while trimming this. The little nasties were building a nest in here. So just taking a quick little peek. I don't see any nests, but we'll see. When I did get stung, I was able to trim the whole half a tree before I got stung when I got to this area where the hornets were. Looking for any signs of activity. I don't see anything currently. But yeah, the last time, well, it wasn't the last time I trimmed it. I trim this tree like twice a year. But there was a time where I got about 3/4 of the way around, and then a bunch of bald-faced hornets started attacking me. And that was not fun. So I'm always super cautious now with this tree. But you can see it's super overgrown, needs to be trimmed back and away. So we're going to do that today. Let's go grab some tools. And then we'll see. Normally I mow this lawn tomorrow, but since I'm here I might mow it at the end so I don't have to come back, which would make sense, of course. I grab the tripod as well. See all the Milwaukee stuff I got loaded up today. It's kind of funny. It's like a rolling showroom. Got the mower, second generation quick lock attachment system. Got the hedge trimmer attachment. I've got an extension pole, the 24-inch second generation hedge trimmer, dual battery blower. So it's going to be mostly Milwaukee stuff today. So I'm going to grab the quick lock. I brought this because I was like, well, I don't normally use this for string trimming regularly. And it's got the big guard on it, which I'm not a fan of, but I was like, just to save space, I'll bring this one with the trimmer attachment, so I don't have to bring the trimmer, and I can do the trimming of the lawn if I need to, but use it for mostly the hedge trimming. And I've actually got 3 brand new Milwaukee pole hedge trimmers too, in different lengths. I haven't had a chance. I was planning to bring those, but I haven't had a chance to do like unboxing type video on them, so I didn't end up bringing them. So I like doing my first kind of video, kind of controlled. Bring this one as well. Just put that on the ground for now. And I think that should be good for now. First trip to the backyard. This and this. Maybe I can carry those. A little bit awkward, but oh, I did forget my pole pruner though. But that's all right. Work with what we've got for now. I was thinking about maybe pruning that tree over there, but okay, I need some WD-40. It's a smoking hot day today. Really warm. This. And this. Get us started. Lock my truck. Perfect. Alright. This tree's not massive, so I don't bring the orchard ladder. I always just bring my step ladder just because it's easier to carry with me from where I have it at my house. Keep the WD-40 out of the sun so I can spray the blades. First thing I want to do is grab my rake and just kind of shake the tree. I don't think there's any bee activity in there this year, but we'll see. Let me set up the tripod. Hopefully there's no bees. Like I say, I'm always kind of worried about it since getting attacked on one of the previous occasions. Keep the phone out of the sun too. Let me know if you have any questions. I will check the comments periodically. Don't see anything. Anything up under this roof? Doesn't look like it. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Hopefully. I took a look in there earlier. Didn't see anything, so should be good. Let's start off with the attachment. The articulating edge trimmer attachment on the quick lock. This is one of those oddly satisfying hedges to trim. No comments at the moment. If I can do a closer view. Let's see. Maybe that's a better camera view. A little bit closer looking. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see. These new shoots. Grow so fast. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I guess so.
Some I can move, some I can't even.
Yeah, I can try to move some too when I get to that side of it.
that one I can't move. 'Cause I've
No
got
problem.
this,
Yeah, yeah.
the plant's gonna fall off.
Okay, yeah. No problem. I can work around.
Enough room?
Yeah, I can work around that.
Okay.
That's good. I did the shake test with my rake, make sure there's no wasps in there.
Pardon?
I said I did the shake test with my rake to make sure there's no wasps in there.
I've seen a few around, but they're funny little things.
Oh yeah, little ones. I didn't see anything now shaking it, and
Yeah, I haven't seen them lately.
oh, there's one right here, but that's I think he's new. He's just inspecting, I think. But I was looking in there, I didn't see anything, and
Yeah.
I was shaking it pretty vigorously, so.
I don't blame you. That was awful the time you got bitten. God, I felt so sorry about it. Oh, you ready for a cold drink yet?
No, not yet. Maybe at the end.
Okay.
Thank you. I did see a little wasp flying around. I think he's not from the tree, though. I think he was just happened to be going around. You can see a lot better now. Of course, they camouflage so well, their nests. And it doesn't have to be huge. It can be a tiny little thing like the last time when I got attacked. They were just starting their nest. It was probably just the size of like a walnut at that time. But yeah, you just gotta be really careful. Luckily, I'm not like allergic to bee stings, but it doesn't mean that they hurt any less. Any comments? No comments yet from anybody? Alright, I'm gonna continue. It's funny with a lot of hedge trimming, tree trimming. I'll just fly through it. But ever since getting bit or stung multiple times on this tree, I'm always cautious, taking my time. I think the other thing about that too is like my personal experience, at least seeing wasp nests in general, year after year, is that it almost seems like they tend to build their nests in the same spots. There's a wasp right up there in that glass awning. So I don't know where he came from. So yeah, like around my own house, if I ever see like a wasp nest, and I like knock it down, kick the hose to it, it'll be like 2 weeks later, a few months later, and then there'll be another one starting in the same area. I don't know if it's just coincidence or just what generally made the first wasp set of wasps attracted to that particular spot are the same characteristics that make other wasps attracted to that same spot for building a nest. It's a little bit tricky too under the awning. Let me move that camera. Tree, unfortunately, is a little bit too close to the awning. I'm not sure if the awning is here first or the tree is here first. But wasp up there. I tell you, those the ones I got stung by were the bald-faced hornets, the black ones with the white stripes. And they are super aggressive. Let's see. Can't find a spot. Will it balance? Yeah, it's balancing. For now. This is where I got stung last time. It's right in this spot. Of course, being extra careful because they're going to be putting the ladder up there to do that top. Should be good, you'd think. If there was something, they would have popped out by now. But again, one of those things. That time I did get stung. I was shocked with how much of the tree I was able to trim before they came out. I would have thought they would have sensed. Alright, so I don't know if that's better or not. But we'll see. Hopefully that's better. Looks like this stream was just not working properly. Makes no sense. It's showing red and like 0 kilobytes uploading, but if I cancel it and start it again, then it works fine. So I don't even know how much you guys saw of that. The joys of live streaming. Alright, well here's where we're at. Pull all that stuff out. A bit more in here. Clean the gutter out. On the other side. So far so good. I think we're lucky. There's no wasps. No wasps in this tree this year. Looks good. The other hedge trimmers up top. What do we need there? Probably the big one. Alright. That's good for this part.
You want to use the green bin?
I'm sorry?
You want to use the green bin to put some of the stuff in?
Yeah, I'll grab it in a little bit. I'm not ready yet for it.
Oh, I was just going to bring it around.
Oh, okay. Gutter's a bit dirty. But I can't get my hand fully in there. A bunch of old debris, dried up stuff in there. Alright. And then just clean this up a bit on the inside. Throw you guys back on the tripod. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna switch to the big, longer hedge trimmer now. Again, just to touch up these sides here.
Hard to see the sun kind of right above. And it really looks straight up. I'm trying to use my hat brim. The sun out of my eyes. Alright, I think let's get to this side of it. Get that back side left. Under the awning.
Let's switch it out again for the other one now. This one's getting a bit too cumbersome under the awning. Still streaming, right? Yep. Well, that's good. I think that's good. Let's see. What are we doing under here? I might just use the hand pruners possibly. Ideally, I'd have hand pruners for this, but I must have taken them out of the truck. This takes a little bit too long to do for these little ones, and it's not really needed. Zip them off really quick with just hand pruners, but I usually have them in the truck. Those little ones. Stay. Ideally, like I said, not the best tool for this. Oh, it's overkill, definitely. And because of that, it takes a little bit too long. But I forgot my manual pruners out there in the truck. With manual ones, you just be quickly whipping through this. Oops. Ooh. Fighting a whole bunch of stuff here. We got wind happening. Actually, I'd probably be better off using the small hedge trimmers. Let's try that. I think that'll work better for this, in lieu of not having my this small stuff. Oh, that's good. Oh. All right. Those lower ones. I think that's maybe these ones here. One can stay. Just trying to clean out those lower ones there. I think that's going to be it for that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's perfect. Put this stuff in the shade. And I'll clean this stuff up. And then grab the trimmer. Swap this battery over.
Looks so much better.
Yeah, it's like it lost 50 pounds.
Suppose it'll need it again in the fall.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy how fast this one grows. It's like every 6 months it needs.
It seems, well, I had to have it done, I think, twice last year.
Yeah,
But who knows with this crazy weather what anything.
I know, the weather's just so strange lately. but we'll see how it goes. Those even those beetles, even those beetles we were talking about. Yeah, they've been active still in the evenings. Usually end of June that would be the end of them,
Yeah,
but they've still been up to last night still active.
yeah.
Not as many, so hopefully it's dying off, but it's already first week of July done and they're still
They're just winning the war.
it's just because the weather.
Yeah,
It's crazy, and I noticed as well this year the seeing a lot more of them on the ground,
yeah.
on the grass, and even on the sidewalks and stuff.
I'm
And
not even sure what they look like.
yeah, they're just little beetles. They're gold colored, kind of copper gold colored. Um,
I see dark things,
yeah, yeah.
but I took your advice to heart the other day. I took my Grumpy Gone stuff out of the garage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Brought it in and put it in
Yeah,
on
perfect.
the floor because the floor in the house
Is
cool
much
this
cooler,
time of
yeah.
year. So it's the coolest place I could put it.
Yeah. So we'll see. Probably next week would be the time to put it. The only thing I don't know is they're also still active.
Yeah.
And normally it'd be done by now, and it'd be 3 weeks after that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I haven't heard anything different other than
I'll wait to hear from you.
keep it keep it on there. But those little buggers, just like so many of them. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Nature's winning the race, I think.
I know, just yeah. I know, weather-wise and bugs and mice and rats are crazy too, and just the raccoons the last couple of years have been psycho. Oh yeah.
They found one went under my fence further along here somewhere. But they used to come across and go along
On the fence
and
tops
over
and
the other way.
yeah, yeah. I know.
I haven't seen it.
No?
Doesn't mean they aren't there.
Yeah, no.
Squirrels running through the yard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I've seen a few rats in the neighborhoods and
Yeah.
mice. We had an owl the other night in our backyard.
Yeah.
We were watching TV pretty late. I think it was either Saturday night. Yeah, it was Saturday night. And then we started hearing the like whoa, whoa, and we're like, that's so close,
Yeah.
right? And then my wife opened the sliding door, and it was even louder, and it was like right there, but we couldn't see where it was. But it was like literally, I grabbed a flashlight and was trying to shine them in the trees, but I couldn't see anything looking back at us. But it was like right there, or whatever. It was so loud. So I was like, oh, maybe he does see mice or rats. He's looking looking for.
You ready for your pop yet?
Sure. All right, let's start packing some stuff away. I'm gonna grab the end of this. And we're gonna swap over. Sure, thank you. Thank
I
you,
should
sir.
ask you if you even like cocoa.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I'm not supposed to have caffeine.
Okay,
But
yeah.
decaffeinated, and I'm supposed to have I
Yeah.
just like the low.
Yeah, yeah. No, if I'm drinking Coke, it would be this one.
Yeah. Well,
This
that's
is the
fine. That's the only one I buy.
same
I
thing.
bought
No.
one day. That's not very smart if somebody's here and wants to pop and doesn't like.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a
Oh,
Coke.
well, if it doesn't Coke, it's got to be Pepsi.
Coke is a classic, but
Yeah.
no caffeine, no sugar is perfect.
Right. Like
Thank you.
Decaf coffee and decaf pop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. For some reason or other, that's what they said that the cancer agents.
Yeah, yeah. You got to be careful with a lot of caffeine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'll clean this up now, and we'll swap over to mowing. So let me grab this. this stuff away. We're going to use that. So we'll take these in. This one. This one. And a rake. I need a rake. We brought a rake, I think. Oh, it is cooking hot. I think that's... You see this trimmer attachment I don't use too often. It's practically brand new. I prefer using the dedicated string trimmer. I have the rake there. Oh, and then just these have to go back too. Alright. We'll let the turf tracer pick everything else up. Alright, I think that's good for that. Mower will pick the rest up. In fact, since I have the blower here, I'll blow the patio debris onto the lawn. A nice breeze coming down the side of the house. Time is it? 2:52. Hitting kind of the hottest part of the day. Trimmer already. Put this away. I can start string trimming. Throw these smaller tools in here for now. They're rolling around the truck. Grab that rake. Or no, WD-40, that's what I'm looking for. WD that we're using, and the ladder will load at the very end.
are electric or not,
Yeah, they all are.
because I've got
Oh, electric. Yeah, yeah.
an outlet here.
Yeah, yeah. They're all electric, but they're battery powered. So I have batteries already charged for them.
Yeah,
So,
okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
it sits there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if I ever need it to charge a battery,
Yeah,
it's good to know it's there.
that's pretty safe. It's got all kinds of.
Yeah, it's a proper outdoor
Yeah.
one. That's good.
And then this one was the gas one, but I don't have the barbecue anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
nice.
not a good barbecuer.
Oh, you know.
So I sold it a few years
Oh, yeah,
ago.
yeah. That's actually what I want to get at my house is the gas
You
line.
never worry about it.
I know, that's the thing. Always running out of propane.
Well, let's have a barbecue. Oh, okay. I haven't got.
Yeah, I know. Or you run out midway through it all the time. So, yeah, I want to get because our barbecue is going to be needing replacement. So it's like, well, if I'm going to buy one, I want to buy a natural gas one and get natural gas plumbed in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's nice to have.
Yeah. My grandson just bought a house over in what's near Port Moody. I'm not quite sure if it's Coquitlam or Port Moody,
Okay.
but it's got all the bells and whistles. He was showing us a picture of it. It's a gorgeous place, and I thought that looks like a reflection off the garage door. He said it is. It's glass. It's reflecting the houses across the street.
Oh, nice.
But he said you go inside and look out. You can see everything you want, but nobody can.
But no one can see it. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. But he said you walk into the garage from the house. That just looks like a big picture window.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, really neat.
You know, what'll they think of next?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So many.
However.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna mow the lawn now that I'm here, and it'll clean up the rest of that stuff off the ground, and then I don't have to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Saves a trip. Yeah. All right. It's kind of weird using this trimmer head with a quick lock. Just a big guard on it. Not used to that. It's interesting. I should ask Milwaukee what the reasoning is behind why their dedicated string trimmer is kind of like the Echo style trimmer guard, with just a smaller, narrow triangle wedge shape. But then on their attachments, they use kind of like a steel type string trimmer guard, the bigger. Do you think they would be consistent with one style? Or at least have a choice in the type you prefer? What do you guys like using in terms of guard? Big guard, little guard, or no guard? Let me know in the chat.
I'm just letting it dry up here, second week of July.
Alright, let's throw that in there. And then grab turkey. Quiet chat today. Starting. Things on. Emergency brakes on. Try choke off.
There we go. It's too warm already. Even though I hadn't used it all morning. Well, since this morning. I used it on one house. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it'll need the choke again. Sometimes it don't. I side discharged the house this morning. So I had the bagger in the back of the truck instead of normally have it in the trailer. Now I can close that up. Actually, there's nothing in there really nothing in there of value except for a rake and some WD-40. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit noisy for a bit, but that's what it is. It is roasting right now, just like peak heat, midday heat. My time around the tree, turn straight through and pick up much of it. You heard me and the client talking earlier about paper beetles, trying to drug killer. Nice thing about that is that there's one benefit that it requires watering. So all these clients that will be putting the drug killer down will be getting a watering permit. The city that I'm in gives out free watering permits. Right now we've got watering restrictions on watering your lawn. You only water your lawn once a week. But if you're treating your lawn for that invasive Schaefer beetle, then the city gives a free watering permit. So, kind of a nice little bonus for residents that are treating their lawns. If they get a watering permit, that's good for up to 3 weeks, where they can water their lawn every day. So that's nice, because all the clients that I have that are doing Schaefer beetle are also getting watering permits, and that'll be good for extending the mowing through the summer. Keeping more people on require a weekly mowing schedule. So normally I mow this one on Tuesdays, but of course since I'm here, now, so I don't have to come back tomorrow on the route. Regular mowing work. My mowing days are just too busy to add any other types of jobs like the tree trimming and stuff like that. on the days that I don't normally mow, Mondays and Fridays. And much easier to add those jobs in. And then occasionally have to mow to get ahead of schedule or to change the schedule around if it's bad weather. It's supposed to actually rain this week too on Wednesday, so I debated mowing my Tuesday full schedule today, but then I would be putting off this tree. It's been on my list for a bit, at least the last 3-4 weeks. So I was like, no, I'll get the tree done. I can always, Wednesday it is raining really, really badly. I can always do my Wednesdays on Thursday, and my Thursdays on Friday. So I don't normally mow on Friday either. So, either way it works out. It's done. I thought too with this one, I had the other lawn that I mentioned that I did this morning with this machine was the one that's not in my territory area, basically, not in my normal route density. It's one of my very first clients. It was across town. So I was like, I'll go get that one done because then it's a big start for me on my Tuesday route. And I thought they'll trim that tree. And I can do this one as well. And then use the same machine. Clean up. Mowing the lawn. That worked out nicely. I also did a bunch of tree trimming this morning. That was the first job. It was actually my next door neighbor. Trimming a tree for them and weeding some garden beds. But actually my wife helps me with the garden beds. She's normally a school teacher, but she's on for summer, sort of. She did sign up to do summer school, but they're only doing half days. So she had, it's kind of a weird system. They changed up. Last year she did summer school as well. Because for years and years she didn't do summer school, but I always end up having to work through July before we can do like vacations, family type stuff in August. So then she thought that she would start doing summer school anyways because it's only for July. It's only 3 weeks. But last year they did it where the school board that she's employed with, she did like the full day. Class in the morning, and then different classes in the afternoon. This year they changed it up. And they only gave the teachers either the afternoon or the morning. So my wife wasn't too happy about that. She's like, I gotta drive out. It's in like a different city that she works in. She's like, I gotta drive all the way out there and it's only for half a day. I would have volunteered or signed up to do it. So anyway, she was only doing half day and she got the afternoons. She's got the afternoon class. So she asked me if I wanted any help weeding. And I was like, yeah. Because I hate weeding. I got clients you can read. So luckily, the one I was doing is next door neighbor. It's actually a brand new neighbor. Hasn't even moved into the house yet. We've got a bunch of renos going on. Gardens redone, cleaned up. They're pretty neglected. So she was doing that for me this morning. Before she went to her teaching. Alright, you can see how the turf tracer just cleaned all that up. Let's pop that window open so we can put the ladder in. One person watching. Interesting. Normally there'd be more, so I wonder if there's something that I got messed up
during that part of the stream where I had to redo it. I wonder if it connected to the original stream or not. I chose the option to continue a previously active stream, but maybe it didn't. I'll have to check after. See if it put out two streams, two separate streams instead of the one. So that could be it. It's weird. I think it's just maybe app, the actual Streamlabs app that was having issues, because I've been now streaming fine. Same app. Where before it was not connecting. It was being weird. It kind of froze halfway. Second time it's done that, it kind of started out okay, and then this is the streaming bandwidth, I guess you would call it, and then the phone shuts off, because then it's not streaming anymore. So it's like the phone's not active, so it turns off. Very weird. But then if I restart it, kind of like when you shut your apps off and then you like force close it, then reopen the same app, and then restart the stream. It gives you the option to go to the previous stream if you haven't ended the stream. So in case of like a disconnect or something like that. So it's kind of weird. And I think the last time it did it too, it was on the same property. Something to make note of for the next time. And yeah, so there we go with that. Tree looking good. Elbow is hurting. Almost like a tennis elbow or something. Blower, trimmer, extension. A ladder, WD-40, rake, second rake. Tripod is there. And the two smaller tools. I think we're good. Yep. We're good. And that'll be it. Surf tracer bag. Got it all, got everything. Alright. Ho ho ho, it's roasting. Alright guys. Camera. That's gonna be it for this one. everybody's a bit quiet. But other than that, thanks for joining me on the live stream. I'm going to get off here because it's just way too hot to be in the truck talking right now. So thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you in the next one.